Hello friends, this is Simi Arora and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in this very beautiful spot right here in New York on this very pretty trail, and I thought of just making this quick video to share something very important with you, which is all about recognizing the type of stress triggers we have and how we can manage them. So basically in this video you're going to understand what are the major reasons that can make you feel stressed and how you can overcome these stress pointers and be in the state of joy, presence, happiness. So if you're here for the first time, then consider subscribing to the channel because all the content on this channel is dedicated for improvement of your mental health and help you live a purposeful life. Now let's jump into today's video and discuss about the key stress triggers. The first stress trigger is the stress of change. Well, all of us want to be in the very stable, certain environment, but life doesn't work that way. All the time we are finding ourselves in difficult spots or somehow dealing with the challenges of our life that can bog us down. And while we are going through these challenges, we try to resist the flow. We try to sort of go back to the similar way of living or doing things. And this can cause us a lot of stress because when we are resisting the change, obviously we are finding ourselves to be more stressed, our nervous system is dysregulated, and we're constantly overthinking about why we are struggling with this particular challenge. So one of the ways we can eliminate the stress trigger is by knowing that life all around us is always changing, it's always shifting, and all you can do is to move with the flow and surrender in the now. And as you start to recognize the nature around you, which is always changing, you notice that change itself is beautiful because when we go through difficulty, challenges, it allows us to evolve into our highest self. It also helps us to open new door of opportunities, and that could be so much more monumental in terms of your growth and well-being overall and become a better personality. The second stress trigger is the stress of failure. Well, who hasn't experienced it? Everybody's afraid of failures, but failure is probably the most common experience that happens to everybody. Now, the stress of failure is coming from the place of wanting things to go in your favor always. And this type of thinking will always make us feel more and more anxious and worried when things are not going exactly the way we want them to go. For nobody in this entire world, things have gone exactly the way they wanted to go. Now, if you're starting a new business and you did not succeed within the time frame you had set up for yourself, or if you went into a relationship that didn't turn out to be successful, or just some of the things that you wanted to experience in a certain way didn't turn out to be a certain way, and you consider yourself to be a failure. Now, in this kind of situation, obviously, we tend to create so much of anxiety, low self-worth, low self-confidence, eventually putting us into a cycle of creating more and more stress in our life. While I've been coaching a lot of people with self-confidence, I can tell you that the number one reason why people lose confidence is because they are not embracing their mistakes and failures as much as they're embracing their strengths. So how do we handle the stress trigger is by acknowledging that failure is the most common experience. Failure, in fact, is a lot more important than success because when you fail at something, you get to experience what is something you need not to do again to put yourself into the same situation. It will allow you to become more wise. It will help you to evolve and create a different type of life for you, which is full of more energy, drive, motivation, and happiness. So failing is great because it teaches you the life lessons, it teaches you how to do things in a better way, and it also makes you meet up with yourself to allow you to recognize some of your tendencies that have been holding you back and are probably the reason why you failed at the very first place. So overall, for your well-being and for your growth, failure is important. So this is how you overcome this particular stress trigger. The next stress trigger is again very important, and it definitely affects people in a big way. This is stress of losing what you already have. Losing and gaining again is a part of life. We tend to lose so many things to gain so many different things. Stress of losing can imply to your financial life, to your personal life, to your career. And at times, we want to step out of the comfort zone and do things differently. At times, you want to quit this 9 to 5 that you do not enjoy to create a new business, to create your creative expression as your highest potential. But stress of losing what you already have accomplished or have accumulated can hold you back. And this normally happens with everyone. This is exactly the number one reason why people never step out of a relationship which is full of disrespect, in which they're feeling suffocated and drained, but they stay in the relationship because they're afraid of losing what they already have, even though at times it is not supporting them and is actually creating a lot more of stress in their life. Stress of losing is coming from the place of conditioning, which is based on lack. Your belief that if I let go of this, I won't be able to attract more of new things. Your belief that maybe this is what the only thing that I deserve, and not exploring yourself to different opportunities and allowing yourself to have better life, better partner, better career is not only making you feel limited, but is also increasing more anxiety. Guess why? Because when you are not happy in your relationship, when you're not happy in your job, you're not living your life on purpose. You're not expressing your highest potential and literally doing what you're here to do and expressing the way you need to express yourself. So all this will accumulate a lot more stress and anxiety in your life. And that's why instead of fearing to lose what you already have, think about what is it that you want to achieve. Think about what is it that you want to experience. Visualize the type of life you want to live and all the experiences you want to have in your personal and professional life. Everything that is changing in your life, everything that you are probably going through as an obstacle or a struggle is leading you to become more than what you are right now, is helping you explore your truest self and your truest potential. And this mindset will then help you achieve so much more in your life, and most importantly, will help you to stay on your purpose. And purpose is something that becomes the foundation of everything that you do. In fact, the more you live on purpose, the more ability you generate to overcome these stressors and some of these mental blocks that are obviously the conditioned one, and they're coming from the societal norms, or they're coming from the family, or they're coming from the environment that you grew up in. Finding your purpose and passion and building your life around it will help you to become more and more resilient. So if you want to know how to find your passion and lead your life on purpose and let go of your anxiety and turn this anxiety energy into passion energy, then consider joining my 21-day challenge Anxiety to Purpose program. The link for that is in the description below. And I'm sure that using this step-by-step approach, you'll have easy access to the information, practical tools and guidelines to regulate your nervous system, let go of anxiety, build a power mindset, and most importantly, find your passion and purpose in life. I hope this video was useful to you and you enjoyed the scenic view of this video. And it's terribly cold and I'm freezing up. So I'll cut short this video. If you like this, then please give a thumbs up and also share with other people. I will see you in the next one very soon. Lots of love. Take care.